Chosen one, have you ever felt that lonely feeling, like relationships aren't meant for you? Have you ever wondered why it seems so hard to find someone who truly understands you? You're not alone in feeling this way. It's a common reality for many chosen ones. But what's really behind this difficulty? There's a hidden reason, a detail you may not have thought of that could change everything. One of the main reasons is their high standards. They tend to be very demanding not only of themselves, but also of those around them. This can make them overly critical, even harsh. Their quest for excellence pushes them to constantly strive for perfection, which can be exhausting for others, who may feel unable to meet these expectations. Additionally, elected officials often have a strong sense of purpose and direction in their lives. They know what they want and are not easily swayed from their path. This determination can be intimidating to those who feel inadequate or unable to keep up. Elected officials' intense focus on their goals can also make them appear detached or disinterested in the needs of those around them. What you may not know is that there is one very important aspect that you are probably overlooking, and that could be the reason for all of this. Keep watching until the end to find out what you need to do, but let's not get into too much detail now. Instead, I will go over each major reason why elected officials often struggle in their relationships. Chosen ones often find themselves facing people who attempt to drain them emotionally, financially, and spiritually. These encounters can be particularly difficult because they test the chosen person's dedication to their spiritual path and their ability to maintain healthy boundaries. Some people may enter into relationships with chosen ones with ulterior motives, seeking to exploit their spiritual dedication for personal gain. This can manifest in a variety of ways, such as seeking financial support under the guise of spiritual guidance or manipulating the chosen one's emotions for their own benefit. The exhausting nature of such relationships can take a toll on the chosen ones, who prioritize their energy and resources for spiritual pursuits. They may feel exhausted and overwhelmed by the demands of others, struggling to maintain their sense of inner peace and balance. Independence is an important characteristic of chosen ones and contributes to making them difficult to like. Rather than relying on others, they value their self-sufficiency and autonomy. This self-esteem can sometimes be perceived as detachment or coldness by those around them. While they appreciate support and companionship, they do not depend on it for their well-being. The chosen one's independence can make it difficult for others to connect with them emotionally. Chosen people may prioritize their own personal goals and ambitions over maintaining close relationships, making others feel neglected or unimportant. This can create distance and disconnection in their interactions with others. Their self-sufficiency can be intimidating to those who are more dependent or insecure. Chosen people may appear confident and capable, making others feel inadequate or uncertain about how to contribute to their lives. This imbalance in dynamics can hinder the development of mutual trust and intimacy. For some chosen ones, there may be a temptation to lower their standards to conform to modern dating norms. This pressure to compromise may come from social expectations or a desire to fit in with the crowd. However, lowering your standards or compromising your core values can have detrimental effects on your spiritual and emotional well-being. When chosen ones lower their vibration or compromise their values to attract a partner, they often find themselves facing spiritual dissatisfaction and compromise. Instead of feeling fulfilled and aligned with their true selves, they may find themselves in relationships that do not honor their authenticity or support their growth. This can create internal conflict and a sense of disconnection from their higher purpose. Maintaining standards that align with one's spiritual values is crucial for those chosen to cultivate fulfilling relationships. By remaining true to themselves and their beliefs, they attract partners who resonate with their authentic selves. These relationships are built on a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and shared values, leading to greater satisfaction and harmony. One aspect that complicates the chosen one's love is their ability to love unconditionally. They possess a rare ability to love deeply and unconditionally, which can be both a strength and a weakness in their relationships. On the one hand, Their ability to love unconditionally allows them to offer deep and unwavering support to those close to them. They accept others as they are, with their flaws, and provide a safe space to express themselves without fear of judgment or rejection. This unconditional love fosters trust and intimacy in their relationships, creating a solid foundation for lasting bonds. This same characteristic can also be difficult to reciprocate for others. Not everyone is capable of giving or receiving unconditional love, and those who struggle with their own insecurities or limitations may have a hard time fully embracing the love of their significant other. They may doubt the authenticity of such unconditional affection or feel unworthy of receiving it. The uniqueness of the chosen ones makes them hard to like in some ways. They possess qualities and characteristics that set them apart from the crowd, making them rare and exceptional individuals. Because of their uniqueness, meeting a chosen one is not an everyday occurrence. They stand out in a crowd, attracting the attention and admiration of others. However, this uniqueness can also create a sense of distance or intimidation in those who perceive themselves as ordinary in comparison. Chosen ones can make others feel out of their league. The chosen one's exceptional qualities can make the other person feel inadequate or uncertain about their ability to attract the attention and affection of someone so extraordinary. A common obstacle to the chosen one's love is a lack of understanding. Chosen ones often possess a unique perspective on life, shaped by their deep understanding of spiritual and philosophical matters. This unique worldview can be difficult for others to understand or share, creating a barrier to forming deep connections. Chosen ones may see the world from a different perspective than the norm. They often have insight into the deeper meaning of life and a greater awareness of the spiritual realm. This can lead to a sense of disconnection with those who do not share their beliefs or experiences. It is very common for them to have unconventional ways of thinking or behaving that can be confusing to others. They may prioritize inner growth and self-discovery over material success or societal expectations, which may seem strange or impractical to those who are more focused on conventional goals. They may have difficulty communicating their thoughts and feelings effectively to others. Their deep introspection and reflective nature can make it difficult for them to express themselves in a way that others can easily understand. This can lead to misunderstandings and misinterpretations, further deepening the distance between them and those around them. Chosen ones often have a hard time being liked because of their perfectionist tendencies. They hold themselves and others to high standards, striving for excellence in all aspects of life. While this quest for perfection can be admirable, it can also make it difficult for others to meet their expectations. Their perfectionism can manifest itself in being overly critical or demanding of both themselves and others. They may have a keen eye for detail and a strong desire to get things done right, which can be tiring for someone who always feels inadequate. Chosen ones may have difficulty accepting imperfection, both in themselves and in others. They may have difficulty forgiving their mistakes or ignoring their flaws, leading to tension and conflict in their relationships. This can create a sense of pressure or anxiety for those who feel pressured to constantly try to meet their chosen one's high standards. Chosen one's sensitivity is another factor that can make them difficult to love. They often possess a heightened sensitivity to their surroundings and emotions, which can be overwhelming to themselves and those around them. Chosen ones tend to feel emotions deeply, experiencing feelings with intensity and depth. While this emotional depth can enrich their experiences and relationships, it can also be difficult for others to manage. People may feel unprepared to handle the intensity of their chosen one's emotions, leading to discomfort or avoidance. Their sensitivity may make them more susceptible to pain or rejection. They may take things personally or internalize negative feedback, leading to feelings of insecurity or self-doubt. This can create barriers to building intimate and trusting relationships, as your chosen one may have difficulty letting go or being vulnerable. Elected officials may be more sensitive to the emotions of others, picking up on subtle clues and nuances in their behavior. While this empathy can be a strength, it can also be overwhelming for both parties if not managed effectively. Self-love plays a crucial role in the chosen one's journey to find love. It's not just about loving others, but also about loving and accepting yourself fully. This self-love is essential to overcoming the challenges of finding love and forming healthy and fulfilling relationships. When chosen ones prioritize self-love, they cultivate a strong sense of worth and inner peace. They recognize their value and treat themselves with kindness and compassion. This self-acceptance creates a solid foundation on which to build relationships with others. Self-esteem gives chosen people the strength to set boundaries and standards for how they deserve to be treated. They are less likely to settle for less than they deserve or tolerate mistreatment from others. This self-respect attracts people who appreciate and value them for who they really are. Self-love allows chosen ones to be more authentic in their interactions with others. When they love themselves unconditionally, they are able to show up as they are without fear of being judged or rejected. This authenticity fosters deeper connections and allows true intimacy to flourish. The inner wisdom of the chosen ones is a guide on their path to finding love and navigating relationships. It's not just about what they know, but also how they use their intuition and awareness to make decisions that align with their highest purpose. Chosen ones have a deep understanding of themselves and the world around them. They listen to their inner voice and rely on their instincts to navigate their relationships. This inner wisdom allows them to discern what is authentic, helping them build meaningful and fulfilling connections. This allows them to recognize patterns and lessons in their relationships. They learn from their experiences and use this knowledge to grow and evolve as individuals. This self-awareness allows them to break free from harmful patterns and create healthier dynamics in their relationships. If you're still here, thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below.